Welcome back, everyone, to Ozarks Fox AM. It's time for another segment of Shot of Serotonin. So this week's theme came to me last week as I was scrolling on TikTok, as we all do, and came across something that piqued my interest, naturally. A-list actors before big fame and what they were doing prior to that. So this first one is compliments of director Dan's request. Roll it, Dan.
Hey, you say you're getting tired of lettuce and tomato hamburgers in this town that don't quite make it? Yeah! You say that just once you'd like your hamburger hot and your lettuce and tomato cool and crisp all at the same time? Yeah! Well, I say you got it. I'm talking McDonald's new lettuce and tomato hamburger, the McDLT. I'm talking quarter pound of beef on the hot side. And the hot stays hot. The new McDLT. Hot. Crisp lettuce and tomato on the cool side. And the cool stays cool. The new McDLT. Cool crisp. The beef stays hot. The cool stays crisp. Put it together, you can't resist. The hottest taste. The coolest dish. Keep it hot, hot. Keep it cool, cool. McDLT. McDLT. Hot, beefy McD. Cool, crisp LT. McDLT. It's a good time. Hot beefy McD. For the great taste. Cool, crisp LT. Of McDonald's. Could be the best tasting lettuce and tomato hamburger ever. New McDLT.
So, in case you didn't pick up on who that is a young and full head of hair, Jason Alexander in 1985 for McDonald's. Now, I have to say the absolute cheesiness of this commercial, the whole kind of like the dance routines, and what is that movie? The iconic movie.
Oh, West Side Story.
West Side Story of it all. This is totally up my alley. This is something I could do for commercials. But nowadays, all casting directors are like, I want natural, I want organic, non-gimmicky commercials. I'm like, I could have thrived in the 80s and 90s with all like the ding, 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 ba 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 ba, you know?
I just want to give a huge shout out to Camera Up Kaylee and myself because we both loved the McDLT.
Right? Well, and the fact that I didn't know it was such a big deal that cold things stay cold and hot things stay hot, and McDonald's picked up on that.
Well, and you know why, too? I'll say this, too, because when you look at the burgers that come with lettuce and tomato on TV, they always look so big and crisp and fresh. It actually kept it more like the commercial looking because it's not wilting down with the heat in the wrapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I loved the McDLT. I wish they would bring it back somehow. I know they can't use styrofoam anymore, so I don't know how they would do it.
Well, just like one of those, like, reusable, recyclable,
paper ones.
Things, and then have like a divider in it. Is that what the styrofoam one had? It had divider?
It has, yeah, it was basically like a little compartment, but it was one full bottom piece and one full top piece, and it clicked into place.
Okay.
It was so great.
Okay, all right, so this next clip was the inspiration for this week's whole theme because this next actor is one of my all-time favorites, and I really had zero idea this is where, you know, this actor got their start. So let's take a look.
Presenting the McDonald's 3-for-All. Just $3 for all this. The triple taste of a McDonald's triple cheeseburger, a large order of fries, and a medium Coke Classic. I can see you're amazed. Who wouldn't be? With a big, beefy triple cheeseburger, a large order of fries, and a medium Coke Classic, all for a mere $3. McDonald's 3-for-All. 3 big tastes. 3 little dollars. But hurry, it'll be gone before you know it. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today. Yeah!
Steve Carell. That is a young Steve Carell representing McDonald's in the 1990s. And I like how this commercial gives you just a little hint of Michael Scott. Mm-hmm. You know, it was
I could see it.
A little bit, you know, with the 3 hands and how he's like, I know, you're amazed. Like,
yeah,
you know,
it totally is.
It was so great. And just his whole voice, it was kind of that wacky Bruce, you know, Bruce Almighty character, Evan. So.
Did you know, Maddie, that I did post that commercial on my TikTok last week? Did you know that?
Then maybe I pulled yours.
We're right here, though.
Because sometimes I scroll and I go to send you something, and then I see it's yours, but I didn't send this one to you because I was like, oh, this is going to be great inspiration for next week's Shot of Serotonin.
I was just like, we're always right here, though.
We really are. And I can never surprise you, except for with a cake. So maybe that'll be next week's Shot of Serotonin. Okay. Jeremy, did you ever wish you were a child actor, child star?
Yeah.
You do? Mm-hmm. And you wish your parents would have pushed
you
into that? Okay. I always wondered why my parents put me into sports versus the theater, commercials, because I don't want to be, you know, I'd tout myself, but I was a cute baby. Like, I could have at least been a Gerber baby or something. But anyways, we have made it. We're on TV today to tell the tale. Our next clip is brought to you by Burger King and an adorable little girl that would grow up to be a 90s sensation and well beyond. Any guesses on who this could be?
Oh, right now? No clue. No clue.
90s actress?
No clue.
Okay. Then let's see, and we'll see if you can figure
And
it out.
now, a stupendous, gigantic, colossal deal from Burger King.
I just found out right now a regular hamburger is only 39 cents at Burger King. Only 39 cents for a burger. I wonder why. It's not Christmas. It's not my birthday. I know what it is. It's unbelievable.
For a limited time only at Burger King, get a regular burger for just 39 cents.
I have no clue.
Okay, well, first off, can we just say how cute? It's not Christmas. It's not my birthday. It's unbelievable. That is Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh my gosh, I never would have guessed.
How adorable. I know when I came across it, I was like, I can kind of see it, but it's the brown hair. Because I've always known her as a blonde.
As a blonde.
That is Buffy, the vampire slayer herself, as a little girl. So much sass. It's not my birthday. I love that. Okay, last but certainly not least is this final clip and features one of Hollywood's most coveted actors who's been nominated for 7 Academy Awards and won 2 of those 7. Let's see who I'm talking about.
No Pringle. Got the fever, got the fever. No Pringle. Got the fever, got the fever. Got the fever, Pringle fever. We've got the fever for the flavor of a Pringle.
Okay, that is Missouri's very own Brad Pitt.
Awesome.
From Pringles to Academy Awards. Anything is possible. And that's it from this week's Shot of Serotonin. Hope you enjoyed.
You know, everybody gets their start somewhere.
Exactly.
And there you go.
There it is.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with a rave review of some really inspirational shows and maybe tonight's very scandalous Bravo reunion. I don't know. We'll be back.